Hey everybody, this is Spencer with the Itch Network, and I'm here to review Disenchanted, which came out on Netflix like a week ago, and some change probably. Now, Disenchanted is from Matt Groening, that's how you say it, and some other dude. The important part is Matt Groening because, of course, he did things like The Simpsons and that bunny thing. I don't remember what that was. And then Futurama. Futurama and The Simpsons are the primary two. To a little bit of background, I'm a huge Simpsons fan, especially the first 5 or 6 seasons. Conan O'Brien did some of the writing on it. Absolutely love that show. I think those seasons encapsulate probably the greatest cartoon series, maybe even TV series ever. It's hard to say, but phenomenal writing, really funny stuff. Homer's a great character, Bart's a great character, and all the weird side characters in it just make up this amazing cast of bizarre hilarity. And it is actually most famous for the writing. But again, huge Simpsons fan. I'm not as big a fan of Futurama, which is weird. Futurama is like a huge hit with the nerds, with the geeks. It's a good show. I don't know if I like it as much as The Simpsons. It's a little bit weirder. It's definitely got more of a focus on the characters and developing them. Fry has a crush on Leela, and but the other characters are really funny. I don't know. I just never liked it as much as the original Simpsons. Now, of course, if you look at The Simpsons as it progressed, and South Park came in and Family Guy came in, and they're like, let's make it more like those shows. The Simpsons is terrible, especially modern Simpsons. I haven't even seen any of the newest ones, but man, 5 years ago, that was horrible. Of course, Matt Groening has limited input, if any. I don't know if he even does anything with The Simpsons anymore. So everyone's really excited to see what Matt Groening comes up with this new show called Disenchanted. It's a play on D&D fantasy stuff. I think a lot of that's in vogue now, so time to make a show about it. And why not have one of the greatest creators ever of cartoons, Matt Groening, do it? I don't like it. I think it's pretty awful. And the main thing is I don't think it's very funny. It's really bland. So basically there's a character named Bean. It's a girl. It's a princess of a castle. Dreamland? I think it's Dreamland. It's this huge kingdom on top of a big cliff, and underneath it is, of course, a bunch of water. She meets, the first episode is actually, the first 2 episodes are a 2-parter about her, supposedly she's supposed to get married, and then things get thwarted in hilarious fashion. And she meets a demon named Lucy, who gets sent to, I forgot, there are 2 guys, there are 2 witch type people that sent Lucy over. He's a dude, but he's a little, cute little, marketable demon character, and he's there to cause trouble. And then a little elf named Elfo comes from a world of elves, and he's not happy there because he can't be unhappy. He has to be happy, and he's not like that. So he leaves there, and they all end up, converging and, being friends in this 10-part show, which of course is probably planned to have a sequel, 10 parts or another group. Especially based on the ending. But it interweaves in a story that, unlike the other 2, Futurama had a little bit of continuity, and I didn't watch all the episodes, so I might be wrong on that. But from what I saw, it was pretty much standalone. You could watch every episode separately of each other. The Simpsons definitely had nothing to do with, each other. So this one is definitely a story's being weaved between them. Maybe not a strict story, but you can definitely tell that there was more of an emphasis on creating a continuity. And then with that comes drama, and I really didn't like when they put the drama into it. You're supposed to care about the characters in a way beyond just, they make funny jokes, of which most people didn't really make funny. There's a couple instances where Matt Groening's sense of humor and that sort of everybody's stupid thing comes into play. A couple made me chuckle, but man, it was limited, once or twice an episode. And especially as the show went on, the second half was even more focused on story, and even had the Elfo get in a romance situation with Bean, which was just awful, just really dumb, and they took it so seriously. that it's just like, why are you doing this in like a jokey cartoon? I don't know. I hated it. The only character I really liked was the king. I thought he was really funny, and he had this kind of voice that reminded me of like The Simpsons, and you know, just those characters that are so funny, and everything they say just has that weird twist to it where you like them. It reminds me of like a Lenny or a Chief Wiggum. Just they have that voice. Of course, this is a little more like raspy and grating almost, but yeah, I liked him a lot. But all the other characters, no, I could do without, especially the Elfo. He was so annoying. He was like a Simpsons character that's in it for like 5 seconds as a gag, but he's in it the entire time and he doesn't shut up. And his character doesn't make any sense. It flops back and forth between being like happy-go-lucky elf, which he was trying not to be, which is why he left at the beginning, and then being this really like angry, violent guy. There's tons of action in it also. I don't know. I guess it made it more lively. I don't hate it or love it, or you know, I don't really care either way. But yeah, there's a lot more action in this. Maybe more leaning towards Futurama, but probably even more than that. But yeah, I don't. Again, I read some reviews online about it, and they said that it got better. Like the last 3 episodes were great. I am completely opposite. I thought that the last 3 episodes were just the worst. They were so boring. There were almost no jokes. It was just like dramatic stuff that I didn't care about, because who gives a crap about those stupid characters anyway? I just wanted to see them all screw around and be dumb, and they did that a lot more at the beginning. I like those episodes even more somehow. The only real positive I would get out of the show is that the animation's really cool. They put some computer graphics in it, but it still looks drawn, and the way that it animates is really nice. Futurama had a lot of that to it, so it's kind of, if you like Futurama's animation, I think this takes it a step further. I really like that, and the hand-drawn like backgrounds and all that stuff's really nice. I just wish that the rest of the show was funnier. That's really it. Just be funnier. I don't know why it wasn't funnier. Just boring. Anyway, have you seen it? What do you think? Are you a big Futurama fan? You said, why don't you like Futurama more? I don't know. Put it in the comments below. I'm Spencer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.